Time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. Thunderstorms producing excessive rainfall and potential flooding concerns will continue from the southern plains to the east coast. Areas of the greatest concern for flooding are over central Texas and the mid-Atlantic. Heat's going to continue to build across the west through tomorrow. Heat advisories and extreme heat warnings are in effect. Fire weather concerns will continue as well. Closer to home, an overall increase in thunderstorm activity is expected through the week, with usual potential monsoon hazards of heavy rainfall with localized flooding, gusty winds, and localized blowing dust. With the return of moisture and increased cloudiness, daytime temperatures will drop back towards mid-July norms by this week. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Range Control with roadblock information. Roadblocks are subject to change without notice. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, Owen Road, Nike Avenue, and War Highway are scheduled to remain open all day.
The Ruidoso area remains under a flash flood watch today. The National Weather Service issued a flood watch at noon yesterday and remains in effect through 9 o'clock tonight. As you know, it was hit by a devastating flood that killed 3 people on July 8th, damaged homes, businesses, and vehicles. The village has announced that the Disaster Relief Center has been relocated to the Ruidoso Middle School. That's 124 Warrior Drive instead of ENMU Ruidoso. The hours of operation are 9 to 6. The Disaster Relief Center is set up on the right side of the school. The Red Cross shelter is on the left side. People from near and beyond Ruidoso galvanized all week to support residents and business owners devastated by the deadly floods. A boil water advisory is in effect for parts of Ruidoso. Alamogordo Main Street presents the Town Hall meeting, Discover Science with Main Street at Otero Art Space. That's happening on Thursday, July 17th, again on Tuesday, July 29th, and Tuesday, August 5th. This Thursday is going to be from noon to 1. So join to discuss the latest of Alamogordo's Main Street initiatives and bringing together science resources from across the region to collaborate on a project that connects the community to the local science assets. Alamogordo's District 5 annual citywide cleanup is happening this Saturday, July 19th from 7 until noon. Dump your junk and community shredding services will be available. Everything's going to be happening at the Dudley School Community Center, 6th Street and Maryland, here in Alamo. The city of Alamogordo announced that the 4th Friday for July 25th has been canceled. Alamogordo Public Schools presents the Back to School Summer Block Party happening on July 25th from 4 until 7 at the Hub. That's 805 12th Street. You're invited for fun, music, games, and more, preparing for fall 2025. If your kid plays sports, you can get a physical and a healthy roster complete at the event. Also, they're going to be giving away backpacks, school supplies, sports physicals like we just mentioned, student hearing and vision screenings, community resources, whole bunch of great stuff. If you have any questions, 575-430-8177. The La Luz Agricultural Market is happening
this weekend. We will have more chickens, eggs, turkeys, goat milk, handmade items, and artwork. The La Luz Agricultural Market is a great place to bring the family to get fresh food and introduce your kids to agriculture. We are open every Saturday from 10:30 to 4 at the Leather and Lace General Store. It's best to try to get there early before the vendors sell out and leave. You will find us located right between the 2 big pistachio farms. That address is 7298 Highway 5470.
Admission and setting up a booth are both free. If you have questions, contact Olivia Cobb, 575-442-1193. Well, today is Monday. It's time for a pup date from Animal Village NM.
Starting this Wednesday at 5 p.m., Animal Village NM is proud to unveil our long-awaited Jewels of the Heart online auction, an inspiring collection of turquoise and silver jewelry, antiques, fine art, unique home decor, and luxury gift baskets donated by our generous supporters. Hi, this is Sunny Yaris, Director of Animal Village NM, and this is your chance to find treasures that sparkle with meaning while making a life-saving impact in your community. Auction details and links can be found on our Facebook and Instagram pages and at animalvillagenm.org. Every bid you win helps us fight an escalating crisis in our own backyard, New Mexico's heartbreaking epidemic of pet overpopulation. Our state has the highest rate of pet abandonment in the United States. And euthanasia remains a grim reality in animal control facilities that simply cannot keep up with the number of unwanted litters. The solution isn't a mystery. It's affordable, accessible spay and neuter surgeries for low-income pet owners. And thanks to generous community support, Animal Village NM continues to offer $35 low-income spay-neuter surgeries in Otero and Lincoln counties, with Animal Village NM covering the remaining balance per surgery. But government funding for programs like ours have been cut dramatically, leaving nonprofits like Animal Village NM scrambling to fill the gap. Meanwhile, the need has only doubled. The animals and their families need us more than ever. So we're calling on you to step up and be the difference. In addition to our auction, our shoe drive fundraiser is in full swing. We're collecting 2,500 pairs of gently used shoes, and we've already reached halfway to our goal. These shoes will be recycled through a nonprofit partner, turned into funding for more low-income space surgeries, and you can drop shoes off at designated donations listed on our website or phone us to schedule a pickup. 575-415-8310. There's no government safety net for animals. There's only us and you. Become a monthly sponsor with Animal Village NM at our website, animalvillagenm.org, and ensure that local pets get the surgeries they need and local families get to keep their beloved companions rather than surrender them out of desperation. Together, we can be the change. Visit our website today to be part of the solution in your community, animalvillagenm.org. Do it now, because now is the only time that counts. animalvillagenm.org.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
How do airplanes fly? What's in this box? What does this thing do?
Kids are curious about everything, including guns. Learn how to store your gun securely and make your home safer at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by End Family Fire, Brady, and the Ad Council.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
A Hope Christian teacher accused of sexually abusing students made his first court appearance this past Saturday. On top of rape and sexual abuse charges, Kelly McEachron is facing 2 additional charges of criminal sexual contact of a minor. McEachron will remain behind bars. He was arrested last month in Idaho after Albuquerque police say he inappropriately touched multiple students. Albuquerque Police Department Commander Kyle Hartsock spoke at KOB.
I've been doing this for 22 years, and it's pretty rare that you're going to go your whole life, especially around kids, and all of a sudden, at this certain age, decades later, you just start doing this to a child. It's much more likely that he's had other victims and they have been scared, coerced, or threatened to not come forward, or they just believe that they wouldn't be believed.
Following his arrest, former students called APD claiming they had also been victimized or had strange encounters with McEachron. Police say in April, an 11-year-old told her parents McEachron inappropriately touched her multiple times in the classroom. A second victim told investigators McEachron touched her in school in 2017 when she was just 10 years old. Court documents say a former student called to say McEachron forced her to clean his office during detention, and in doing so, she found what appeared to be children's underwear under his desk. Police are encouraging anyone who may be a victim to contact Detective Amanda Rikers, 505-924-6032. Victim advocates and resources are available for any and all victims who come forward. A police investigation is underway after 2 people were injured in a shooting yesterday in northeast Albuquerque. The shooting occurred near Wyoming and Chico. Officers arrived on the scene and found 2 victims with gunshot wounds. Police say the victims were taken to a hospital. No update on their condition as of news deadline. A woman is now speaking out after she said a former New Mexico police officer raped her while she was intoxicated. This was on their first date for a Las Vegas woman, and then Raton police officer, 25-year-old Dominic Stamolaris. The two went to his home to watch a movie, and that's when the woman said things escalated. The victim says she was forced to drink alcohol and then was sexually assaulted by the police officer. Other officers pulled messages from her phone and showed a text to her friend saying 911. Another message says, "I want to put it in words, I don't want it." She said she got into her car and left, later receiving a text from Stamolaris saying he was going to come and find her. After roughly an hour's drive, the woman said a deer ran out in front of her, causing her to crash into a guardrail. She received medical attention, and while she admits she was still intoxicated, she was not charged with DWI. That's when New Mexico State Police took her statement about the incident, but at the time, she did not want to go through court hearings and deal with the charges. Raton Police Chief John Garcia confirmed Stamolaris was terminated last year, 2 days following this incident. A few months later, the woman heard Stamolaris was working for the Raton Fire Department and decided to press charges. In April, he was officially charged with criminal sexual penetration in the 3rd degree. The Raton Fire Department confirmed that he was no longer with the department, and he's been scheduled to go before a judge this Thursday to enter his plea. Unwanted graffiti is taking over the walls within the town of Hagerman. The Hagerman Police Department is trying to do something in hopes of allowing people to use a creative outlet in a better way. Chief Rochelle Bateman of the Hagerman Police Department spoke at KRQE.
As I was patrolling around, I couldn't help but notice that we had like a pretty decent influx in the graffiti around town.
Police Chief Bateman says that spotting graffiti in hot spots across town has become a regular occurrence. While on patrol, she couldn't help but notice yet another eyesore plaguing the small farm town community. To help stop illegal street art and get rid of these town signs that need more than a fresh coat of paint, Chief Bateman is handing the spray cans back to the artists to beautify the city responsibly. The department is calling on all artists in Hagerman, and even across the state, to take a crack at creating a new town sign to replace 3 signs. Bateman says the rules are simple. Keep it clean, feature the town name prominently, and let your creativity run free on the 8x4-foot canvas for the chance to win one of 3 cash prizes. This contest will conclude on August 31st, and the community will get to pick the top 3 designs. The New Mexico Department of Transportation is warning that someone is sending scam messages and phone calls pretending to be the NMDOT. They're sending these text messages about a final notice and enforcement penalties and says our records show that you have an outstanding traffic ticket. According to the New Mexico Department of Transportation, they will never send text messages or make phone calls to collect fees or payments for traffic tickets. If you receive a message about an outstanding ticket, do not provide any payment information. Also, don't click on any links in a suspicious text. Don't answer unsolicited phone calls regarding traffic tickets or fees. And really, it's just best to hang up and block the caller.
When you're high, you feel different. But if you feel different, you drive different. So don't drive high. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Every summer, it happens. Again and again. A parent steps away for just a minute, but that minute can turn deadly. On a hot day, the temperature inside a parked car can soar by 20 degrees in just 10 minutes. Even with the windows cracked, the heat builds fast, becoming a deadly trap for a child. Children's bodies heat up 3 to 5 times faster than adults. Heat stroke can begin when a child's body reaches 104 degrees. At 107 degrees, it can be fatal. Last year alone, 24 children died in the U.S. from being left in hot cars. Each one preventable. Never leave a child in a vehicle, not even for a minute. Look before you lock. This message is brought to you by the Alamogordo Fire Department and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Protect kids, prevent tragedy.
Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for mostly sunny skies with a 50% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch expected. Partly cloudy tonight with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Sunny tomorrow with a 20% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in the Basin, 90. Low tonight of 68. High tomorrow, 91 degrees. In Cloudcroft, mostly sunny skies today with a 70% chance of showers and storms. New rainfall amounts between a quarter to a half inch expected. Partly cloudy tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow with a 40% chance of showers and storms. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 71. Low tonight of 52. High tomorrow, 71 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Monday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.